Oh. 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 Oh my god. No railing. Unmarked biohazard. Oh. This could just spill out at any moment. Holy shit. I have to call OSHA now. This thing is super dangerous. It can't just be here without a railing. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. So much safer. Beautiful. Now you can worship this thing in peace. In fact, we're gonna want one right here too, so you're less likely to fall forward into this. And this giant, thing is sharp and has no securing. Here we are. Let's put some guy wires to make sure that this won't fall down on you while you're worshipping. It's so precariously mounted, this lovely, yeah, statue, I guess. Look at this. So much safer already. We're gonna want railings here. This is a greater than 1 meter drop. So many dangerous stairways. Here we go. Much better. Ooh, yeah. And here we have completely exposed biohazard materials. This is not a safe fluid to use as a pool. We're gonna replace that probably with water. This one can still be blood because it doesn't look like there's a good risk of falling into it, but we're gonna have to cover it up. This can spill out. Alright, so no more fall risk, but dear God, this is such a huge biohazard. Look at it. This whole place is so much safer already. This is the place you can take your kids now. What else? I don't think OSHA can fix that. This ladder's also a little too tall. We're gonna want a cage around it. Here we are. Look at that. Much safer. You kind of have to duck to get past this. You have to... So we're gonna make sure that this has, like, rubber on it so you can't hit your head, or at least you can't hurt yourself when you hit your head. There we are. It'll be much more, won't stop you from bumping your head, but it'll be way less dangerous. More uncovered pools of blood, great. I feel bad ruining the fluid feature, but there's just not a safe way to cover that and mark it as biohazard. This should be more clearly marked as a hazard, because this turret can start spinning at any point. It's controlled autonomously, so if you're standing here, it'll swing and smash you. That is awful. And there are no railings on the side here. Look at that. That'll kill you. Perfect. We even somewhat kind of preserved the original shape of the ship. It looks like that's supposed to be walkable down here, but there's no way down. Here, let me... Alright. Look, here's a walkable section, but there's no way, so I assume you're supposed to climb down here? That's unacceptable. Hey, man. Alright, it's a little... You can't lean on this railing, but you won't fall down there. We're also going to want backs to these pews because this is on the sea and it could buck at any point. These are also really a bit too sharp. I feel like if the waves rock and you fall over, you can hit your head on this. So we're going to add railings here too. Perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. We need to cover this. Just a thin pane of glass to cover it. Look at this whole walk feels so much safer. There you go, and you're not gonna catch a disease. These buzzsaws can stay, but if someone touches them, they can get really hurt, so we're gonna have to install saw stops, yeah. Mandatory breadboard section. What I did was I have pistons. I have pistons with max volume, and I spin block stacked them, or I guess I piston stacked them. Now if I move it the tiniest bit, it should go super fast. Alright, like it's basically just a crazy fast piston. Okay, the moment there's a collision, now we need to mount our fancy new saw stop. So now, if heaven forbid we were to like crash into another vehicle, our saw stop should very quickly. This is just a simulation, by the way. No employees are on board, no one was harmed. See, look, it's a simulation. It's got garbage physics. Proof. Proof. So now, if it collides... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Catastrophic failure. Alright, how about now? Oh, it looks like we retracted properly. So, in the horrible event of a vehicle-on-vehicle collision, the saw stop should immediately trigger minimizing future damage. Look at that! Perfect! That's so much safer! So much safer. I think all White Flayers ships should have a saw stop on them. You know, all these dots... I think this is UV protective glass. You know, I'm very impressed by... What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This was the default chair I spawned in. That's gotta be fixed. That's gotta be fixed. Look at that. Much better. Much safer. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this. Oh, I do appreciate the wheelchair. Never mind. I thought that was wheelchair accessible for a moment, but that's, the ramp just cuts off right at the end. We're gonna need a railing on this anyway. I was gonna compliment the wheelchair accessibility, but never mind. I expected too much from these people. Now we're safe. This is the pilot seat. What is this? Dear God! That height'll kill you. Like, fuck, I'm a robot, or that height might have killed me. We need railings on these. I'll allow it. Let's see. Ooh, we're gonna need railings here and railings on these. What? I don't get the barracks having direct access to a ballast, but it's not really a violation, so I guess I have to allow it. I feel like these barracks need a railing and some kind of padding. This is gonna cause pressure sores. These definitely need cages. Oh, you know what? I am impressed by the use of external railings. Ooh, we still need railings on here, though. Oh my God! More uncovered biohazard. You know what? This one hasn't upset me as much as the other ones. It's still pretty bad, though. It's awful. It's awful. It's gonna be a huge fine. This is good, though. This is good. Fencing off the turret. That's why I say this one isn't as bad. Where does this door go? I missed this on the inspection, but I know well enough that this needs to be fixed. Always remember... Safety third. Safety first. Speaking of safety, I missed this in my inspection too. Oh, good. Railings on the stairs. And where do we go from here? There's no safe way to get... There's no safe way to get down there. We'll have to fix that. Also, it looks like this is supposed to be a crossroads, but... like, we can't cross over without jumping it. Well, that's not a safety concern. That's not my concern. This is a safety concern. If this boat lurches, this priest could easily fall backwards, or worse, fall on the sacrificial spike. Super dangerous. Alright, let's see what this ship's like. Ah, it's got railings. Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't know if that's the ship's fault. I think that's on that guy. We'll rule that a suicide, even though I have no authority to do that. Alright. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god, this is crazy unsafe. This door... What? Regardless of the door being purely decorative, we need to fix this. We need a railing on this. Okay, this is much, much safer, but also... Actually, here, let's change this up a little bit. Here, so now you can actually switch over and you're not stuck basically having chosen which lane you want to go up. Man, it's still so unsafe because if you fall off, you're just going flying. And another buzzsaw we're going to need a saw stop on. Okay, okay. How are you impaled by rubber? Surely this will work first try, right? So once again, the simulation, I swear it's a simulation. Perfect! Look, it stopped and I almost thought it broke off, but no, it genuinely just stopped and pulled back. Look at how unfazed the Karen is. Only a little bit of superficial damage. Perfectly safe. Great success. And I've received word from the bean counters. We've figured it out. We've tallied up all of the fines and grievances. Now that the White Flayers have fixed most of their more egregious issues, the fine has been moved down. It's now down to about $3 grand and a Twinkie. So I think we've done a great job here of making the White Flayers far, far safer for everyone involved, except the human sacrifices. Those people are still in a lot of dire straits. But those people aren't employees, so I don't give a shit. But I had a lot of fun making a sillier video this time, and I still managed to create something technical with the saw stop, but thank you for watching, and have a nice day. See ya.